What's up, guys? Garrett here again. For those who don't know, I'm an Amazon seller. I sell name brand products on Amazon and also books. I guess those are also name brand, some of them, I guess. But I'm on here on YouTube, just journaling my journey, going by day or a couple days by day. Sometimes I miss a day or whatever to upload. But I'm just on here, just trying to journal the journey and stuff and give everybody kind of an insight on where I'm at, what I'm doing. I think it would be a good laugh to look back on one day, to see these videos. Well, if anything, I know what I do know is that you learn as you go. You think you know everything at the moment, and then you learn something more tomorrow and realize that the yesterday's you didn't know shit. But anyways, um, for as far as how the business is going, it's going good. We we've are right now been trying to get my IRS business name lined up with my state business name because my state business name is right, my IRS is wrong. I um, just received a letter back to that I sent back in like August 3rd, and it's September 15th now. They received it August 3rd, so I sent it before then. But I got it back and realized that I did not sign the 8822 form or whatever it was. I didn't even sign it, so they couldn't even do anything. So now I have to redo that and get that sent back in. Gotta love the government. Um, but I'm gonna get it done. As soon as I get off here, probably gonna tackle that. Today, for products wise, for today, all I did was I searched for books and stuff. I've been just tracking a whole bunch of books that I think that are gonna be bringing back big old ROIs. I still am buying OA products. I'm just conserving my money for only a certain few that I know are for sure moving. I'm not doing any more test buys right now because my bank account is drained with all the test buys that I did the last few months. Some of them worked out, some of them didn't work out so hot. So, I just need to pull back the reins and only buy the things that I have experience with and know that are gonna move. um, I'm going real deep on one product, and I think it's gonna turn out good as long as nothing goes wrong. Hopefully not, but I don't think it will. I've been selling this product for almost a year now. I wouldn't say a year, almost 6 months. I would say almost 6 months probably. Um, I've been selling this product and haven't had any issues with it. Every time I check it in, I sell out of it within a week or two. And then the last time checked in, I checked in 10 of them, and which I knew was not going to be a whole lot, but I sold them in 2 days. So I've been just trying to buy as much as that as I can right now because I'm making like $10 per sell, which is like 25% ROI or something like that. And it's really really good. So that's the only like traditional OA thing that I'm doing, and then I'm just trying to get the book game up. I think the my biggest issue that I'm having right now is my profit. My like, when you look at my gold bars, they look decent. They don't look bad. But if you like open up the hood and look underneath, and you look at where my profit's at, it's like, oh, that's not good. At least this last month it was really bad. The month before that was really good. I think I had like $1,400 in profit, like pure profit, like everything taken out, all the expenses taken out. I guess that's called margin. Um, I did really good that month, and then this last month was like a really bad month. I was still paying for a prep center that I was getting out of, and then moving on to a new prep center, and that really added up the expenses. I think I had like, I don't know, close to $1,000 in expenses last month, and that's just way too much for my business where it's at right now. So really need to cut back on that, which I did. So this month has been a lot better. Right now, I think I'm at $0 in sales for the day, so that sucks. And then I got a return too, so there's gonna be good chunk of money coming out of that, out of my profit and stuff. Yeah, it looks like I got $0 in sales, and because of that return, I got negative $19 in profit for the day, which hurts. Pretty much took out what I had yesterday. I had $169 in sales yesterday and $19.58 in profit. So pretty much just wiped that out. So that's fun. For the month, I'm at $3,444 in sales, and then for profit, I'm at negative 202. So I've been struggling to get past that, but I think going deep on this one product is going to change that around. And then as soon as my books start checking in, I just sent in my first shipment of books today, and as soon as those check in, books is it's hard to tell because it's more of a long game with that. You need to get your inventory up to like 500 some books to really be seeing like the the daily sales thing going on with books because it like if you send in a lot of books, not every book, but a lot of books, especially the ones that are really worth it for online arbitrageurs or any arbitrager, they don't really sell like a crazy amount. The ones that sell a crazy amount, Amazon's on. Usually, um, or are they gated by McGraw Hill or something. But so the shipment that I just sent in today will probably check in next week sometime, and the majority of those books are Christmas books though. So like it's not. I'm those books I'm predicting to sell in November, December. I don't really think that they're gonna be selling before that. It could, but I've got them priced stupid high for whatever the offer counts plummet during Christmas time. My books will be able to sell at that point. So that's it's gonna take a little bit for that. But I do have some other books mixed in there that it should be able to turn pretty fast. Um, but we'll see. It's a new way of sourcing books that I'm doing with the online arbitrage method. So I'm still new at it and trying to figure that out. But I do know that the ROI I think is going to help my profit a little bit more because this online arbitrage, the traditional one, profits are, they're very slim, and you have to be really good at being able to squeeze every bit of it out. And it's tough sometimes, not all products are good, and then some products will be good when you buy it, and then plummet whenever you check it in. So it's a balancing game with that. But with books, I mean, number one, you're not really spending a whole lot of money on it. Like with the online arbitrage method, I guess my average would probably be like $10 I'm spending. Been buying a little bit more expensive books lately just because I'm getting more confident with it. But but my average is probably like $10, $15 somewhere in there per book that I'm spending. So like if I buy a book and it doesn't sell, I'm out $10. Not too bad. But well, for traditional online arbitrage, it's like if I buy 20 products of one or 20 units of one product, then that's going to cost me 500 to $1,000. And if I get that in and it doesn't sell, I'm out 500 to $1,000. So it's just a little less risky. And I mean the profit, the ROI on it is massive when it comes to books. So I'm hoping that that'll help with that. But the main reason I'm doing books again is just because my capital's low, and I can squeeze out $500 in books, and most of those books gets like 100% ROI, sometimes a lot more. And if I can squeeze out $500 with 100% ROI averaged, that's $500 coming back to me. So if I spend $500, get 1,000 back. Pretty enticing, like especially right now. Like I know that scaling wise, like it's not a good long term game. and it's not my long-term game by any means. Wholesale is my long-term game in Amazon. That's where I want to get to, but it's that requires capital. I need capital, and this is how I'm gonna get it. Is by doing online arbitrage and also books as well. More books right now, and as my capital gets better, go back to on traditional way a little bit more, and then kind of going doing a little bit of both. And that's what I should have done when I transitioned from books to online arbitrage, but I didn't really know this online arbitrage method for books. I only knew go to Goodwill, scan as many as you can, hope you find something that's worth it. And then with that one, I was losing money because, well, I wasn't losing money. The buying books for $2 is like it's pretty easy to make your money back as long as you're not buying books that don't sell or books that are really underpriced. But it's definitely you know, I think the method I'm doing right now is going to be good for a good, at least do it for a year. Get the process down, and even probably more than that, honestly, while I transition into the wholesale aspect of things. Because the wholesale aspect is where I really want to get to. Because I know that online arbitrage and book selling, any type of book selling, it's a grind. It's a daily grind. You're pretty much having to buy stuff every day. You're always looking out for the deals. You're always searching for new things and always trying to find the next thing that will get you some return. But when it comes to wholesale, I know that, you know, I mean, the initial part where you're calling and finding your suppliers and stuff like that, that's a grind as well. I'm not saying that there isn't any grind in wholesale, but the better you get at wholesale and the more time you put into wholesale, the um, less grind you have to do, because you know if you find a good supplier, and I mean you always want to find more, but if you find one good supplier, all you got to do is call them once a month, get a month of supply or 2 months or however long you're going to look at, and then you can chill for a little bit on that product, wait for it to sell down, and then buy it again the next month. And then of course you want a catalog of products, but this, for example, like the product that I am doing is doing really good for me. Like right now I'm at the mercy of however many uh, product units that site has. Once they sell out, I know that I'm gonna be screwed. I know eventually it's gonna run out. They ain't gonna be able to supply me forever. So, and with wholesale, it's a little different. They might be able to supply me for a long time, especially if I'm like, hey, I want this many. Can you do it? And they'd say, yeah, for sure. I know, I know it can be done. But just things to think about, trying to get towards that and whatnot. But all right, that's about it for today, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Later.